YAHAWAH. Exciting news, all right, that's been swept under the national media, all right. More and more UFO activity, all right. Y'all got to check this out.
I hope everything is going well on your end. Okay, here we go, Israel. I think it's safe to say we all see the world around us is changing rather rapidly these days. Still got a lot of events going on. We still see our Father YAHAWAH bringing the heat upon this world, upon all the enemy nations. We all see that sometimes it feels like we're living in the twilight zone. We got the fake news reporting on the cat in the tree, while we have places around the world burning, flooding, earthquakes, pestilence, and the fake news is trying to pretend like nothing's going on. Be that as it may, this is our Father YAHAWAH script, and everything is going according to plan. I'm going to start off this first little clip here. It's just a little recap of this Iranian UFO that the Revolutionary Guard was shooting at. I found on this channel that there's a little bit more information about that alleged attack. So we're going to hear what this channel has to say. Just a quick recap about that alleged attack that we covered in a previous video. Let's go ahead and get some more information and see exactly where this took place, when it took place, and who was involved.
The spectacular video that we present was recorded on the night of September 7, 2019 by a soldier of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, which shows how the anti-aircraft artillery opened fire on an unidentified aircraft in the city of Saravan, in Iran. Saravan County is located on the border with Pakistan, in the border area of Sistan in Iranian Baluchistan. To spread the video was the group of UFO enthusiasts called We Are Not Alone, and seems to have therefore uploaded this video with the date and location of where the accident occurred, exactly in Saravan, Iran, September 7, 2019. The evidence indicates that this person, at @Khamenei_IR, actually recorded the original video from the position of the anti-aircraft, since the military believed it was a UAV spy drone of the US Army. A thread of comments between him and another military indicates that he is completely unaware of the theories surrounding AAV when he recorded and uploaded the video. When he uploaded it, it was with the caption US reconnaissance UAVs on the Saravan-Sistan Baluchistan border last night, September 7, 2019, and nothing in his Twitter history indicates that it could be an AAV. This boy identifies the army as IRGC, Iran Revolutionary Guard. It would perhaps be useful to get a translation of what they are screaming. It would also be extremely useful to find additional material that night, as this may not have been an isolated event. Many soldiers talk about a UFO, also because the object is targeted by Iranian anti-aircraft with heavy machine gun shots, and it is impossible to understand if the shaky object is hit several times without knocking it down.
Let me just add this really quick, Israel. Now, if you notice, the fake news media has not picked up this story. So that alone tells me that this probably is very authentic. It is very real. And the fake news did not want this footage getting out. It would show the United States military and all the other militaries around the world very vulnerable to the Most High God of Israel, YAHAWAH's technology, chariots, angels, whatever you want to call it. It shows they're very vulnerable. Now, we have the U.S. Navy recently allegedly leaking some footage saying that yes, the UFOs are real. And you see the same little tiny clip of the little UFO in the crosshair that looks like we are fully engaged and locked in and have the situation under control. See, that's how the fake news and this government will operate with their propaganda machine. They'll show that these jets that the U.S. military has, that compared to the technology of YAHAWAH, it's basically they're go-karts with wings, little lawnmower engines up there in the sky, compared to the technology that our Father and his angels and armies possess. It's not even in the same ballpark. So just take special note of that, Israel, that the mainstream media did bury this footage and bury the story, validating that it probably is very real. And it probably has caused a great deal of stir around the military brass around the world. So you know the day is quickly approaching when they're going to get to go head to head against the Most High God of Israel. It's probably not going to be a good day for them.
Kwam Rashiala! Our salvation is near. Israel, stay encouraged. Read Psalm 104, Most High's Chariots. And then read Revelation 11. Revelation chapter 11 is coming. Most High sending his chariots to rescue us, those who keep his laws, statutes, and commandments.
So here we go, Israel. We're going to hear
All praises be to the Most High.
the military
Stay encouraged.
firsthand
Don't give up the fight,
some of their encounters with
because our salvation is near. Kwam Rashiala!
UFOs.